Hello, folks. I am in absolute shambles. I just finished watching Xmen '97 episode 9, and um, I don't, I don't even know what to say, to be quite honest. This season has been good. It's been really good. I've enjoyed it. There's some like okay moments here and there, but I think the last scene really just hit me really hard. Like this is an incredible show. Let me tell you that, okay? Um, I I I don't know how they've created this show. I don't know how like what possessed them to make a show like this. But they've exceeded all expectations. Is this the best from season one? Probably no. Has it exceeded season one? I don't think so. But is it close to season one? Definitely. They've teased a lot of things that still are open. Um, that can be explored in season 3 and 4. You know, with this episode, we get to see the X-Men fight the X Force and the whatever the other team, X Team or whatever they're called. I don't know. Be pushed to their limits. You get to see them fight each other. Every hero gets a moment. Even um, Gambit gets to come back and fight and show everyone who he is. He is of course Remy LeBeau Gambit, the best there ever was, and everybody gets a little moment. Jubilee gets a moment. There's a lot of great fighting scenes, whatever. Right, like that's all great and fine. To stop Apocalypse. You also get to explore and see, you know, Isan again. Right, Ro goes in, makes a sacrifice to end this to save Remy, and then they stop Apocalypse. Right, great. I thought there would be a little bit more of a fight, to be quite honest, against Apocalypse and the X-Men, but I understand. There's been a lot of it, and I feel like maybe they just thought that maybe this wasn't the best way to kind of end, like do that. Like we don't need a really big fight scene, so completely again, I and they also hinted or they trying to tease like I thought Xavier was going to go full onslaught on him at the end when all the X Men turn around, but he waited for Rogue to come in and save the day. Right, fine, that's all great. And then the ending happened, and that part just broke me. It shattered me completely. Nightcrawler, Kurt, is such an important character in this season and in X Men in general, and one of his main attributes as a character is his blind faith. Right, you can say his dedication to his faith. I wouldn't say blind faith, but his dedication to his faith. Right, he is a Christian who believes in God and the Bible and everything, and he's his devotion to his faith, you know, uh, allows him to be such a better man than most people, I would say, right? Um, and for him to talk to Isan and tell him that they will grieve. He understands what he's doing, his sacrifice. They will grieve, they will cry, they will be sad, but they will grow. They will have more life. They will be able to enjoy life. They will be able to produce more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they will be able to finally be happy. And Isan asks him, how can you be so sure with your death there'll be so much life? And he says to Isan, because I have faith. And it's just so beautifully, written, and it's just so beautifully placed. And it's just like the music and everything. And I'm just sitting there and I'm watching it and I'm like, oh man, you guys know how to hit hard. You guys know how to hit hard. Like that was an incredible season finale, I think. Um does it leave you hyped like season 1 was? No. It doesn't. I feel like this season was kind of like a filler season in that sense, but it was a really really good season regardless. And then we get our tease of Mystique uh showing up at the end, and I guess she will be the focal point of season 3. They don't really specify whether Nightcrawler is dead or not. They don't really make it clear that he has been sacrificed. I guess we're just supposedly to assume that he has sacrificed himself. Maybe he's on changed his mind and lets Nightcrawler go. I don't know. We'll find out in season 3, confirming whether he is dead or not. I hope he's not, because he was such a wonderful character in this show, and I hope they somehow bring him back. But with Mystique coming back, and then Graydon becoming president, you know, and Val going back to whatever the hell she was before, I have no idea. It'll be a very interesting season 3. I don't know what they're trying to hint at. I don't know what type of storyline they're trying to go for. I hope it turns out to be really good. I don't know how much damage really Mystique can do, but she can clearly do a lot. From what it seems like, she's going to be a huge threat. So I'm excited for that. I would give this episode a solid 9 out of 10. I enjoyed watching it. It was really good. Again, action was great. Everything was great. The ending of Apocalypse was perfectly fine. Her giving it back, giving Apocalypse technically to Cable to decide what to do with him, again, beautifully done. Because that's been Cable's entire journey, his entire life. That's all he ever wanted to do. So that was one thing. And yeah, I think overall, really good season. Some strong moments, some low moments here and there. I would say the first half of the season was absolutely incredible. I don't know if they're going to bring Magneto back. I really need this man back. Absolutely amazing character. I need Nightcrawler back. I don't care how they do it. Just bring him back. I just want the X-Men to be happy for once, and I hope they can be eventually one day, but let's see where season 3 takes us. I know season 3 and 4 are pretty much in production, and we should be receiving them every year going forward. So next year we will be receiving season 3, hopefully soon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys.